Alrighty, we're hopping straight on into it. You might see that we are not in front of Shelly right now, and that's because I remembered there's this here, apparently. That's not what I remember. Don't you have something? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to look through the thiefable items table, and it turns out if we can run into it, there's a chance to get a pretty good item. Oh, there's two I want to grab, but this one's the more important one. Come on, really? I don't remember what the Psyducks have, but they had something, I think. There might have been Psyducks in a different area now that I think about it. But, again, that's not what I'm even looking for. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, any time of day. There it is. Not lucky, unfortunately. Oh, okay, sure. Do we not have levitate? It has Scrappy. That's why. Alright, anyways. They're not Oh wait, levitate doesn't work in caves, that's right. Or in the cave field, I should say. Double check if Psyducks drop anything. No, they don't. Okay, I'm thinking... yeah, there are more opportunities to get a spell tag later, which is what I was going for here, so we'll just grab that at a different time. What I will go ahead and do, though, while we're here... You can understand me, correct? This library was our home. It still isn't always will be. In the shape, it is hardly a suitable place for my daughters. If you were to help me collect the rubbish and stray books, I would be much appreciative. Oh, they added an actual sound effect for it now. Nice. That's all of it? Or just a few pieces left? No, I missed some. Oh, that one. It was unclear. I thank you for your help. You may a little offer in return, but you may take this. May it light the way to your void-kissed fate. And then you can also grab a Gothita if you want to. Let's go grab the easier item to get. one of these days. It doesn't have to survive Thief for it to take effect, right? Or do some of these just have, like, sticky hold or whatever? That's not the right move. If it doesn't get it, it'll probably just go grab it off stream or something. Yeah, I probably just have to try to catch a Grimer. But, I mean, we can get spell tag much easier a little later on, so I'm not super worried about it. I have a telluric seed. I have 4. I might need to use 1, but we'll see. What do you think of my garden library? Sorry, I'm kind of a bookworm. Actually, I just spent a lot of my time reading so I could be good for my brother. He's so cool. He's a gym leader in Johto. I wanted to be just like him, so I came here to do this, but no matter what I did, it was never enough. He always just pretended like I didn't exist. It's fine, though. I know my place. Sorry, we kind of got off topic, so you're here to fight, of course. As a heads up, some leaders fight in doubles. Like me, I prefer it because, well, I think it's nice for at least... Thanks. At least my Pokemon have friends to fight alongside. Anyway, let's get started. Some good luck. So we're just going to be Rock Slide, Air Cuttering basically the whole fight. Right, it has Giga Drain. CC does one-shot, that's actually good to know. Okay. You get a Telluric Seed. Let's try Genie Masquerain. We just have to lose both here, I think. On the Rock Slide, unfortunately. The Thunder Wave's the important thing. Okay, that was a lot closer at least. I'm trying to think if there's a better option for turn 1. I think it remains these two. Actually, I wonder. That brings out Anorith. Interesting. Lucky. Okay, Rattled is actually huge here. I should have rock slid. Wait, Masquerade's faster? Nosepass lives somehow? Okay, this is playable. Nice, Volterra. Beautiful. Still not good enough, huh? Yeah, I probably never will live up to his expectations. Not like this, at least. But it's okay, you did really well. Since you have that badge now, Pokemon up to level 40 are probably gonna like you. It also lets you use the move Rock Smash outside of battle. And, here, take this, please. That can change the boost Struggle Bug. It's a pretty unique move in that it's both offensive and defensive. Just call it my thanks for helping deal with everything. Right, she just says, and nothing else. Done already? Don't just get immediately distracted. Meditation is about maintaining focus even when something happens in the environment around you. Sure. Doesn't matter now, we may as well talk. Take it you won then? Congrats. I've just been teaching Cal some basic techniques for maintaining composure. Seems like a lot of people get frustrated around here, haha. Excuse me? I believe I was called for in service to the gym leader. Is she present? Secretary, Dr. Sigmund Connell at your beck, and I specialize in children's services and mental health. You know why I'm here today? Because I wasn't feeling so great earlier. There was, she saw things as this kid she shouldn't have to see. And to top it off, some ignoramus jerk-off challenger came into here and all but spit in her face. I see. I suppose you two are parents? What, he and... As if. Legal guardians, then? Sir, if you will, I'm here with the signed consent of my parents. They live abroad and my brother, too. The expenses are taken care of via the league salary, and so it's just me. But in good legal and financial standing. To be independent at such an age is truly impressive. Thank you, sir. It was the same for my brother, so I wanted to challenge myself to be like him. And then your relation is just a concerned friend. Look, just focus on her, will you? If Appears to be a peculiar friendship. Cal and I met through the league. We got along and talked a lot because, well, because he's like me. In what sense, exactly? It was the same with his brother. In both our cases, it was our reason for entering the league. It was stupid. I already stepped out of that a while ago. Yes, Cal Whitaker, was it? Your successor is a client of mine. I recall hearing about the circumstances before your resignation. I admit I was quite bemused to hear that a fire-type gym leader would lose to a team full of ice types like that. Hey, shut up. For what purpose, I wonder? Do you live in denial to yourself about the incident, or are you simply embarrassed to admit failures in front of present company? I just stop fucking running your mouth about shit you don't understand, chump. Cal. It was merely a question of curiosity. After all, I find it prudent to consider the precipitating factors in a prospective client's immediate and social environment. For instance, extended exposure to individuals who are quick to anger could easily explain a timid disposition. What the fuck are you trying to say? It is paradoxical, in fact. The girl claims to have bonded with you over your relationships with your respective brothers, and yet the very mention of him appears to serve as a trigger to aggression for you. Trying to fucking psychoanalyze me. So you're here for her. Cal, what the fuck do you know about adults anyway? Aren't you a pediatrician? I'm a psychiatrist with a focus in developmental psychology. You only work with children, right? At the moment, I am not entirely convinced that you aren't one. Did you just fucking say? Please, Cal, maybe this is a good time for us to try. I don't want to hear it. This chump thinks he can just bust in here and act like he knows us all better than we know ourselves. I was requested to come. Some fucking doctor. Cal, please, he's just trying to understand. Understand what exactly? No, we both just want to be seen and loved by our brothers. Like hell I do. Wait. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step away from the girl, Mr. Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker? Last time I heard that was I'm going. Young lady, are you hurt? Not really. It was just a shove and the couch is soft. He didn't mean to. You do not have to minimize or make excuses for him. It was my fault for getting too close anyways. Leave us. Extraneous company has done enough harm for one moment. Sure thing. Let's go. Hey, that was fucking awful of me. I know. I said I wouldn't be like him, and yet never wanted to hurt her. Why the fuck did I? Hey, just leave me alone. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be treated with kindness. I don't think that's gonna help. There's nothing to help. I fucked up and I can't take it back. That's that. Best thing I can do now is just go away. What if I told you there's a place you could go far away from here where you could learn to control your emotions? Where? Have you heard of Apophel Academy? No. It's just across Azurine Lake. Actually, it's where I live. Our sensei Kiki would be able to help you, no doubt about it. I can take you there if you'd like. Think you can help even someone like me? It would be a mistake not to try. Fine, lead the way. With pleasure. They got your gym badge. Congrats. Shelly holding up? I was hoping to face her too, but I understand she needs more time. Would you be up for a match? I'd love to feel your strength for myself, just to see how I measure up. Before I go challenging her, I mean. Besides, I saw that doctor go in there. It would be a good way to pass the time until she's ready. Let me heal your team and then talk to me when you're up for it. Yeah, so that's the next bit of story progression now. But fuck, I know what I want to do first. Welcome, come one, come all, for the grand unveiling Silco's most fabulous new product. The best thing since indoor bread, the most convenient thing since sliced plumbing. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Link Stone. Are you tired of having to find potentially untrustworthy trainers to trade your Pokemon to evolve? Are you as heartbroken as your Pokemon is when it has to be traded away from you just to grow? Your worries are over. The Link Stone can force a Pokemon to evolve while never leaving your care. The remarkable scientists at Silco have produced this marvelous new stone, fused with the very energy emitted into a real trait that causes Pokemon to evolve. This Link Stone will be hitting stores soon, but you all are a lucky bunch. Right here, right now, you can get a prototype edition, fully functional Link Stone for just 10k. Be the first to try it. What do you say? There you go, one happy customer. Of course, we will immediately be getting our Gengar now. Okay, we are back to Curse Body Gengar, that's right. I forgot there are new trainers here. wondering if it was Evilite or something, but I guess not. Alright, so we have unlocked a couple of things now that we have access to Rock Smash, which is why I want to do them first. Oh wait, right, they changed. I forgot they changed this. We gotta go in through the other side. Oh, Lillipup as well. Adulty is the important thing here, but also... Come on. Wait, I need... I guess I might as well lead with Vanguard here. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it, I guess. There we are. Oh wait, I need to turn off the rainbow sound. Alright, we need to move shinies out anyways. You. Come on, we're not... Actually, I can keep Nose Pass for now and put away Master Rain. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Intimidate, neutral nature. Here. Well, let's give you back the quick claw, you the metronome. You the XP share. So, thank you, Briar. So that's done. Actually, yeah. Check out that treasure. The rocks down here are full of rare items. All you need is a pickaxe, hammer, try and find them out. Just be careful. If you're too reckless, the rock will collapse in on itself and you won't get anything. Here, give it a try. Damn rock, that's what that was. Okay. Alright, heart scale's really good to see. double. Ooh, a Firestone. I don't think I have any use for it, but... Also, wait, I just realized, does 100... Okay, 100% means normal encounter rate. Got it. There we go. So yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of the mining. I think for the most part I'll probably do most of the mining just like off-stream if I need items, but for now there's nothing like super important I can get or need to get, really. I need to make sure I don't have any additional held item I can throw on. I do not. Okay. So I think we're just about all set. Let me change Mawile to adamant. Oh, the moveset's right. Actually, yeah, that's the other thing I can do real quick. Technically... Yeah, I'll run it. We might have to wait, but I want to try it out anyways. I should just do the battle. Actually progress the story for when I need to go where I need to go. Because, I mean, Mawile's gonna be eating the experience share for a while, so... Gee. Alright, you all set to tussle? Heck yeah, give me everything you got. Heck yeah. Wow, that was a high roll on that 12-second bubble beam. Just headbutt, I guess. Nope, guess not. I mean, this is probably just Shadow Bone or whatever, right? Oh, it's Will-O-Wisp. That's actually really bad if it lands. Good thing it doesn't. We might have to level up a little bit. Could be a dark attack, right? Probably bite. Oh no, knock off. Okay. see how you beat her, but man, how'd you get so strong like that? Wait, hold on. Heather? Oh, it's you two. I saw Shelly called me a while ago. What are you doing here? I actually was looking for you. I heard about your dad. I know that isn't easy to deal with. And to fend for yourself all alone, especially in a big city like this, I know what it's like too, so I want to make sure you're alright. What? It's not like it's hard. Who needs parents anyway? All they do is tell you a bunch of stupid things you're not supposed to do, like they know any better. Excuse me, but if I heard correctly, you're separated from your legal guardian? Who the heck are you? It's none of your business, old man. Actually, it is exactly my business. You see, I run a service for the children of Reborn. I give homes to those who have none, food, shelter, and even many friends, just like yourself. Does that sound nice to you, Heather, was it? Someone who was listening in, you sure don't listen very well. Like I said, I don't need any of that. I'm fine all by myself. No need to be so rude. I'm offering a home, everything you could need to stay safe and get your life on track. Why do you resist? Because you're a creep. No girl would ever want to be around you. Indeed? Well, I would say that you leave me little option, however it is you who do not have a choice. Geezer, how about you leave off the girl? Excuse me, I'm not a geezer, I am a doctor. I've worked many hours for that title, and I expect to be addressed appropriately in turn. What's he got up his butt? Fine then, lay off the girl, Dr. Geezer. This is the part of the job I do not like. Under Article 4, Section 9, Clause 3, I am responsible for the care and custody of all vagrant children in the city of Reborn. Under Article 7, Section 2, Clause 2, I am granted the authority to adopt into custody any discovered vagrant child within city limits, provided he or she does not have a legal guardian willing or able to claim custody of them or equivalent legitimized documentation of emancipation. Forget that, I'm out of here. Salamence, it's, I think not, child. Hey, ow, that hurts. Let her go. I suggest you not interfere. Physical interruption to standard city procedures can and will qualify as personal assault, delinquency, and obstruction of justice, and will thusly result in a criminal record and lawsuit against your name. Do have a good day. That wasn't just Heather just now, was it? Was it really? Yeah, he's forcibly taking her into custody or something. What? He can't do that. He can't do that, can he? Oh, with what happened to her dad? Oh, no. Oh my goodness. We're not just gonna let this happen. What do you mean? Well, we can't just leave her in the clutches of Dr. Butt. If we do anything, won't we get in trouble? Yeah, you're right. We could maybe be arrested, maybe put in jail. Big trouble. But Heather's already in trouble, so I'm gonna take that chance. The law doesn't know what's best for her. I believe her when she says she's doing fine on her own. Living day to day is hard, but it's not as hard as people make it out to be. Not when you've got good friends around. She made it pretty clear she doesn't want to be there. So she has to deal and suck it up just because of a few legal documents and some old guy said so? I don't think so. He dragged her in there all but kicking and screaming. We can pull her out. Wanna be with me? Yup. You see it my way. Okay, let's do it. Huh? You're coming too? Yeah, that's okay. Well, none of this is okay, depending on who you ask, but happy to have you. The more the merrier. She's my friend, and I was the one who called her here, and the doctor only came here for me, so it's my fault this even happened, so we'll do our best to make it right, maybe? You got it. Let's not keep her waiting. Right. Dude, I love Shelly and Kane so much. They're just the best duo. Okay, I will definitely need to do a little setup before. I forgot this was before the next part, so we're gonna do a few of the Rock Smash specific things. So glad I have the bot say that. The response to crazy. Alright. So, I could get the Amara, I guess, but I don't really need it. Oh yeah, we got our next ability capsule here. I forgot about that. I guess if I wanted to, I could change Mawile from Intimidate, but until she actually gets better moves, I think it's fine. Anyways, this area is 100% optional. There's nothing you need, story-wise. As you can see, there's a Krogunk here. I didn't really talk about it when we grabbed it, but the Silver Ring, plain Silver Ring, probably belonged to Corey. After he dies, you can go in there, get his ring, and all of his Pokemon will be in specific areas for you to claim. I think you only battle one or two of them. And again, I'll come back in my free time and do the mining, just because it takes way too long. like I want to go this way first, right? Maybe I should lower the encounter rate, but I don't know, it feels cheaty and it gives us the chance to run into more random shinies, so yeah, short circuit fields. That's important for later. Oh yeah, Power Gem's also an ice attack in here, I forgot. Well, that's unlucky. Alright. So close. I want to see if we can get the kill with Briar. Let's go. Yeah, I need to slow the game down. Well, level 26. I mean, it's better than Fairy Wind. We don't need the Con Pass. Alright, and here is the next team member. Damn. I clicked it too fast. Alright, well that's my first Miss Shiny. mining. There we go. Oh, bro, you sent that bear tick packing? Saved me the trouble. That thing been getting real territorial lately. That's nature, isn't it? What you gotta do to survive can be cold or cool, but it's still necessary. Even that Pokemon's just another scaredy cat. No real point in fighting it. But again, I guess it's good for the people who have the ability to stand up for others to do so. Stay righteous, champ. Okay, also, because we literally never have to come back here, I am gonna do the mining, because we probably won't be. There. Nice. I always want to hit shift for hammer and not A, and I don't know why. This is another root fossil, it is. At least do the ones on this downward path. Alright, random shiny Woobat. Wow, that does no damage. I need to buy more Pokeballs too. Crit capture though. Nice. I probably should focus on leaving, considering that I don't have any Pokemon, basically. Also, are you holding something? No. Oh, and it already has hydration. Nice. Calm Nature is honestly fine for now, at least. And it has Nasty Plot already. That's really lucky. Alright, so I think with all of that, then, we'll toss the experience share between those two. But this should be 4 of our 6 permanent team members. We'll see how that stays in the future, because we're not getting the next ones. Actually, yeah, it probably will be, because the 2 other ones I have in mind specifically, I do actually really want to use, so unless I eventually maybe swap out Smoochum or Mawile, which is unlikely but possible. This will be the team. well, I mean, these 4 will be the team, I should say. Nosepass is still going to be decently useful, and having a close combat button this early is just insane. If you want to, the Growlithe that you get has a chance to have close combat. I think it's close combat Morning Sun and Reversal, so you can use... I mean, all of them have its usefulness other than Morning Sun on Arcanine's not great, but you can do Reversal strats pretty easily. It's not too hard to set up 1 HP considering you have access to False Spike. So, let me, just because it's in my head, let me buy Pokeballs real quick, and then we will continue. Just buy like 70. Alright. It's locked. I think you could try it yourself to be sure. Door's locked. Jeez, I thought we would at least be able to get in. Maybe if we took a screwdriver to the hinges. A noise from the inside. Wait, that just opened? Really? Wouldn't budge for us at all. Alright, let's move, team. What are you doing, you stupid creep? Let go of me already. Subject lashes out with verbal and physical aggression and refuses to listen to either instruction or reason. Let's begin initial treatment at 100 volts. Don't think you can get away with this, you dirty old man? Ah, she scratched me. Restrain her, and make that 110 volts instead. Now, Heather, just hold still. You might feel a little shock. Scream noise. Hi again. I saw Bono's glowiness through the wall, so I unlocked the door. Glowiness? Glow, it's amazing. Hi, Amanda. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Kane. You're pretty peppy. She always is, and always when it's least appropriate. That's when it's most necessary. So, like, why are you guys here? Is it about the girl that was just brought in? She was kicking and screaming the whole way. Not that that's unusual. We're gonna save her. Yeah, it's a prison break. You guys want to come? Are you kidding? I was halfway out the door by the time you said prison break. Metaphorically, if nothing else. Well, we're not leaving without Heather. Of course you are. Besides, it's only a matter of seconds till the orderlies crash the party and toss you out. Pokemon confiscated, so we can't help. Oh, that attitude. I bet I can hold a few of them up for you. If you don't come back for me, heads are gonna roll. Deal? Deal. Charlotte, what are you doing? Creating a diversion. Hey, assholes, give me my cigarettes. No, I can't do that, Charlotte. Sure you can. You have the keys, just go and get them. So we're gonna have to ask you to calm down and drop this, and I'm gonna have to decline. I want my fucking squares. What else you can do? Throw me in the circuit? Hey, what's the circuit? Ready for the really bad kids to be alone. Oh, I'm so scared. Like that worked the last 50 times. We could do that. You're asking for it. Try me. Fine. Let's go, Charlotte. Now, let go of me. She bit me. Hey, help me out here. Get her into the circuit. He's out in the doorway. Oh, they saw us. It's currently outside of visiting hours. We're gonna have to ask you to leave. We're gonna have to decline. Let's go. Battle time. Oh, this is a double battle? I don't think this is normally a double battle. Maybe it is and I'm misremembering, but... Also, we get our grenade. I didn't mean to skip the evolution, but... So Water Shuriken is stronger than what? I mean, it's... Priority is the important thing. Because Water Pulse is, what, 90 power? We can get rid of it. you're doing. This. Beat them? Quickly warn the doctor. Lock down the quarters. You're really strong. Amanda, your name is Shelly, right? Want to be friends? Friends? But I know, you already have so many friends, but there's room for one more, right? I don't have many friends. The last one got mad at me anyway. Of course you have lots of friends. Can't you see all the strings? Strings. For every friend a person makes, an invisible thread is tied between them. You have so many around you. I've never seen so many. There must be a lot of people who really care about you. Really? Yeah. There's one more since we're friends now. The other orderlies are probably going to come back soon. That won't do. I'll hold them off best I can. You guys find Heather. Take a defensive position at the doorway, then they have to face you individually. Good idea. You're a pretty smart kid. You don't quickly, at least grab him. Fewer clients, loose the better. Well, oh, here you can catch them. Follow your lead, Bono. Let's hurry. Any trouble? No. We'll take care of anything. They took my friend. We're gonna get her back. Gotta get Noelle back. You really care about your brother, huh? Of course. We've always been together. That must be nice. Also, I think we can talk to Shelly. Yeah, Heather, I'm so sorry. I'll try not to slow you down. Let's hurry. Just hang on a little longer. Do people really care about me? I think that's it. Yeah, okay. This is fine. So you're not allowed in this area. Please leave evidence. Yada yada. Ooh, earth power. The XP to switch, why not? Oh, that's why. For what it's worth, I don't really care for the doctor's methods. What happens to him is no concern of yours. Are the orders mad at you? We may have knocked a few of them around. Don't take my actions as an example. Stay in school, avoid violence. Hey, who are you? New here? Oh, I'm Shelly. This is Bono. We're just, passing through. Over the children's quarters. Outsiders may not enter. Just do not interfere with the doctor's design. Here's given I see. This won't do. I'll just close the gate to shut you out. Here, good luck getting past that. I don't really know what. Maybe Anna will know. Let's ask her. Oh, we couldn't. They locked the door. That's no good. How do they expect us to rescue anyone if they go and do a thing like that? Just as well. I think there's a door opening thingy in the lab. It's down that hall and to the left. We're not allowed to go in there. That's why I know all about it. Oh, yeah, Bonus, you're at Dr. Connell's orphanage, right? Several of the kids there are prodigious battlers. They referred to us and managed to beat out all the competitions, so they got their positions. Because of that, we actually installed an arena in the orphanage basement. I'm sure you'll see it shortly. They're not accepting battles because the arena's being repaired? That's exactly how it was a few months ago. I thought I handled that. Dr. Connell might be lying. I'll have to talk to him about that. Well, whenever you are allowed to fight them, Noah will probably be your first opponent from there. He trains normal-type Pokemon, but he was also allowed to use his Ace of Clefable as a wild card. Be careful for that. It can get very big very fast. Noah's other Pokemon are very well-rounded on their own, but he mainly only does one thing with them. When you fight him, you might try to find opportunities to exploit changes in the environment or anything else that's abnormal for what he's used to. Good luck. Say that's not for a while. Technically, we don't have to go there yet, but we'll do this fight. Data chip. Turn off the locks. We'll do this fight now, why not? This is the doctor's office, you're gonna have to leave. Just what do you hope to accomplish? Nice and easy. So now, Charlotte Belrose. Read, age at intake, 6 years. Diagnosis, antisocial personality disorder. Notes, client struggles to identify and process personal emotions. Client demonstrates a lack of empathy for other individuals. Client appears to fixate on dynamics of control, often for the purpose of manipulating others to her own impulses. Client is prone to periodically create power struggles as a method of validation for her own personal agency. Client engages in duplicitous behavior seemingly for the sake of doing so, including smuggling contraband to the facility and lying about otherwise inconsequential matters. Client believes herself to be personally responsible for the death of her parents and has thoroughly internalized this as guilt. Her apathetic emotional effect regarding the incident and her subsequent emotional attachment appears to be coping mechanisms to withstand the trauma. Treatment plan. Psychoanalytic talk therapy and exploration of repressed emotions, feelings, and resistance to vulnerability. ECT has been exploited as a tool to reconnect with and process otherwise unfelt emotions. And we get, Anna Doe. Age at intake 6 years. Diagnosis auditory and visual hallucination. Notes provided by an anonymous party. Client demonstrates a worsening disconnect from reality. Client reports visual hallucinations such as seeing non-existent burns, scrapes, and moisture around other people. Client reports hearing voices coming from imaginary friends or other unknown sources. As client matures, client appears to believe in these friends more concretely rather than less. Symptoms first begin around the age of 9. Client does not yet meet other conditions for early diagnosis schizophrenia, but the situation will continue to be monitored as it develops. It is possible these hallucinations are a disingenuine attention-seeking pattern of behavior. This could serve to allow her to create an elevated sense of significance and lack of other legitimate emotional connections. Staff are advised to ignore all claims of non-existent stimuli so as to not enable deceptive behavior. Treatment plan. Psychoanalytical talk therapy for the person who is directly acknowledging repressed feelings of loneliness and isolation. ECT has been used to experiment with its effect on the reported hallucinations. On several occasions, the client reported no longer hearing the described stimulus after sessions. However, the success has been inconsistent. Noel Doe Reed, age identical, 6 years, diagnosis autism spectrum disorder, provided by an anonymous party. Client is able to verbally communicate about feelings and experiences, but does not express emotional affect naturally. Client occasionally misunderstands implicit meanings in dialogue and struggles to intuit the feelings of others. Staff are advised to take a literal and direct approach when issuing commands. Client is habitually docile and well-behaved, reports enduring stress from day-to-day conflict in the environment. Client also demonstrates a particular respondence on occasions where he feels unincluded, indicative of sensitivity to neglect. It is likely that his awareness of the circumstances of his arrival to the facility contribute to a perceived sense of inferiority. Treatment plan. Psychoanalytic talk therapy for the purpose of directly acknowledging repressed feelings of abandonment and neglect. ECT has been used in exploration of the effects it might have on cognitive processing. So you'll notice all the treatment plans are just talk in ECT. Heather, read. The form hasn't been filled out yet. So now, also you can notice there's a bit of an interesting room there. Hi, Heather's upstairs. That's where the doctor works. I'm fine. I'm used to being locked in here. Do I want to change team horde at all? No, but I think I want to swap the XP share now. So it's you doing this, Mono. When you're here before you were just staking out the place, our responsibility to the children reborn will not be shaken. We will do as we must to protect them. Is torturing them protection? I think you need to ask yourself who the real bad guy is. Torture is an unfair and uneducated assessment of our therapeutic techniques. You are but children who do not understand research and progress. There is no place for you to meddle. Not need Stone Edge. You don't need the fire. Oh, well, that's annoying. Section, you only bring violence. Your heroism is all foolhardiness and spectacle. We're the ones who can make a real difference. Could you maybe go away? Don't you want to be free? The cell's open now. It's the only space I have. It's mine. It's supposed to be safe. Could you please go? Sorry. Over there. You didn't get Heather? The door upstairs was locked. Gee, thanks for opening the cells and freeing me, Bono. Oh, yeah, thanks. You can get upstairs if you have an ID, by the way. Having a game. Nothing happened to him. He's pushing the orderlies back all by himself. He's really amazing, isn't he? Maybe we should go help him. Yes. You guys actually pulled through. Of course we did. You really doubted us? You don't want me to answer that. Hey, we're good. I'm not doing his sing-song. Me and my friends are going to do it right. You'll never see us run from a fight. You're singing at a time like this? Yep. You're a regular magical princess, aren't you? Someday my prince will come and sweep me away. Charlotte, dear, be my prince? Yeah, as if. This guy's good. You don't know the half of it, but even I have standards. Get out of here. Oh, good job, Nidoking. I can take a little break now. That's all good and well, but I still need my cigarettes. Your storage room is down that way. We're gonna need a break-in. For drugs, real good influence you are on the kids here. Don't sass me, princess. I was kidding about those. Our Pokemon are being kept in there. Oh, that's important. Okay, we can do this, Bonal. Why'd you set me free? I'm a bad kid. I'm not supposed to be allowed out. Oops. Let's leave. I gave them the metronome, right? There is off limits to all unauthorized personnel. Not getting those Pokemon back. get our Yinks. Still not authorized, or maybe you are. Alright, open the storage. We'll have voluntary pieces. Yes, okay. For sets of Pokemon lined up, Charlotte, Anna, Noelle, and, oh, Heather. I'll just be taking these and an attractive-looking pack of cigs. Hello, sexy. And finally, one spare AD chart. Card, check. Alright, I'm good. Let's grab the girl and get out. Unlock the top-level door and give the twins back their stuff back. Meet us upstairs when you're ready to party. Wait, where do we get... There it is. The archive key is hidden there. That's right. Yeah, experience candy. I remember who this is. Right. Read. The pages are all blank. Say blank pages on someone. Laura Belrose. Read. Age of intake 8 years. Age of discharge 18. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Client portrays a discomfort with odd numbers, in particular mild fixation with multiples of 8. Which, if you remember the park, she talked about 8. After we complete the Rainbow Sun quiz. Client describes an elevated level of cognitive discomfort in response to perceived stimuli of germs and bacteria. Client refuses to perform daily tasks and engage with others without wearing gloves. Client tends to occupy communal hygiene spaces for several hours at a time. Client describes a particular memory in which he was able to maintain emotional composure when fleeing a burning residence by focusing negativity on the feeling of smoke on her skin. It is the opinion of this writer that her fixation on cleanliness is an attempt to physically relieve mental discomfort caused by past trauma. Treatment plan. Talk therapy and consideration, how repressed guilt for trying to contribute to behavior, ECG has been explored, yada yada. And then Saphira Belrose, age at intake 15 years, age at discharge 18 years, diagnosis oppositional defiance disorder. Client displays an alternatively withdrawn and aggressive effect since arrival. Client portrays a level of possessiveness over his siblings that borders on obsession. Client villainizes figures of authority in nearly all cases and may react aggressively and violently when confronted by such. Client has been responsible for several physical altercations, especially when first adjusting to the living environment. Client appears to have some disturbances in her memory, describing inconsistent or impossible events, particularly with regards to this writer. Client appears to harbor an increasingly unrealistic and violent perception of this writer, even going as far as inventing false circumstances and accusations. Client appears to compensate for the loss of her parents by acting as the overprotective parent herself. Taking on the role of the mother figure, she appears to have created a dissonance regarding the missing male parental figure. This dissonance and unacknowledged envy has resulted in inappropriate and imagined fantasies and allegations involving male authority figures. Treatment plan, talk therapy and exploration, loss of parents affecting her relationship, ECT, yada yada. Other notes, former client has applied repeatedly for guardianship of her siblings. It is the opinion of this writer that such guardianship would ultimately be detrimental to the mental health and stability of these individuals. Due to her tenuous relationship with both authority and reality, Saphira Belrose is unable to provide an adequate home environment. Furthermore, living in close proximity while still coping with repressed traumas in such unhealthy ways would likely only exacerbate the siblings' own conflicts. All prior requests for guardianship have been denied, and it is hereby formalized that future requests are not to be considered. And then Lindsay Pariah. The pages have all been marked over or torn up. And then lower level arena access lock. Yeah. Heather, and the last gets alive. It's party now. What do you think, doctor? Have you got a diagnosis for your situation? I think I do. Royally fucked. Dude, have you had your fun, Charlotte? We can deal with your incessant habits of acting out and manipulating others in your own session. There's Heather's session presently, and you're interrupting it. Sorry, Doctor, I'm afraid you missed the mark. I'm not the ringleader for the circus. They're here for the girl. Let her go right now. Just a little bit outnumbered, Dr. Geezer. I think you should probably just fold. There's little point in denying that, but I ask you to question if your impulses and wants rights are truly the best thing for this girl. Better than lighting her up like a holiday tree. Now let her go, okay? Yeah, please let her go. Let that girl go, Doctor, or I'll act. But you don't have to burn the guy. That's the real reason I wanted my cigarettes. I didn't urge to leave a scar like that for so long. Don't you dare feel sorry for him either. He's left far worse scars on both me and my sisters. Enough. I care little for this power struggle. Have it your way. Take the girl. Heather, are you okay? By the by, I've already taken the liberty of contacting the authorities about this incident. You will all shortly be apprehended. We got Heather, I say. We split. On the double. Everyone, let's go. Don't hurry up. You're the last one down. There isn't exactly a time or place to be waiting around for people. Do y'all even have somewhere to go? Need somewhere nearby and out of sight to meet up. We can decide what to do from there. Is there someone like that? How about the rail net? I used that to hide out a few times. No one goes down there. Works for me. Let's make the break. Heather, we're getting out. I think not. You had numbers before. Now they have left. Under the authority vested in me by the city of Reborn, I will be taking both of you into custody. You don't need to do this. Submit peacefully and your punishment will yet be gentle. Gentle? You don't even know the meaning of the word. Let me just show you just how little it can mean to me. I'm sad they got rid of his previous battle name, honestly. It used to be a remix of, what's his name? Horus's countdown battle. I don't know why I didn't just bite twice, that was dumb. We are outside, okay. Gentleness has a time and place, so does justice. Okay. Only children have the experience to back up their wisdom. You did it. Indeed, your commitment to lawlessness and disruption is truly inspiring. What good is a law that keeps us trapped with someone who can't tell the difference between hurting and healing? Luna saved us. Come on, let's catch up with the others. Consider carefully. The delusions of a child are truly the best place for you to lay your trust. Are you sure that was wise? But who in the blazes are you? What are you doing in here? Really, Doctor, you've had rats skewering about all this time and you ask why the cat appears? Identify yourself. I'm a huge fan of your work on ECT. I found it very useful in my operations. Doctor, I understand that you've lost something. I believe we could be of some benefit to each other. Hee hee. Thanks for getting us all out of there. Let's hurry up and meet with everybody. They said they'll be in the rail net. If you didn't know, you can get there by following the train tracks under Opal Bridge. Do you just want to walk there together? Okay, let's go. Our very own adventure is about to unfold. You used to have to walk, but yeah, now you can cheese it. Okay. I forget who we're supposed to talk to first, but Heather, why don't you say something? What's wrong? Please talk to me. So many obstacles, whatever. Even rocky roads make for fun traveling when you're in good company. I'm pretty worried about Heather, but at least she's safe. Like Kane, he's so nice and pretty too, and his eyes are pitch black. Isn't that so cool? And his eyes aren't black. Yeah, they are. They're like black holes into his soul. It's nice to finally be out of that place. It's probably going to be an arduous journey, though. There you are. I heard the doctor tried to stop you and fell flat on his face. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have stuck around to enjoy the show. Anyway, business. The police are going to be looking for us. They probably know we're going to try and escape the city, so the main exits are a no-go. However, this tunnel runs underneath the city and comes out right in the Crisoli region. Just so happens, that's where my sisters live now. We can lay low there until things cool down. The rest of the gang's already agreed. I just need this stupid thing turn on already. What's it for anyway? I think I know why it's not turning on. If my guess is right, this is probably the basement of the old Urayu building. I read that they used to use it to import resources via the rail, so they had it run right through their HQ. They used to be the economic center of Reborn, but then the earthquakes happened. They were hit so hard they had to close. They also managed the city's electricity at the time, so that went down too, and then the entire city shut down until the renaissance of the League, right? And so it won't open because it's connected to the old power plant rather than the current operating one. Old power plant? Wait a second, that's where Mr. Shadow lives. I bet if someone went up there and asked him to turn back on, he would. You mean Shade? We just saw him earlier too. He really listened to us? Who knows? He's really super nice though. It's a secret, so don't tell anyone. You've never spoken to him. How would you know whether he's nice or not? I just do. Hey, he's also a Reborn gym leader. Bono bono bono. You should go up to the old power plant and ask Mr. Shadow to turn back on and then fight him. That's the place across Barrel Bridge, right? I'll have Nostra tell him to unlock the door, so go quickly, okay? You're really gonna have Bono fight some guy in hopes that we'll be able to turn on the power here? Sure, why not? Better than any idea I have. We'll probably be fine waiting here. Go get him, Chief. Yeah. So, unfortunately, my team is kind of terrible for this next fight, but we'll make it work. I should probably hit level cap, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Also, I need to adjust your moveset. Your moveset's fine. Oh yeah, we should do held items, right? I don't have anything for you, right? No. I think I could get a silk scarf. Again, I'm gonna do some item grinding between streams, but why do you want to go? This is gonna be annoying. I remember why I didn't want to grind against that guy now. He's stupid. You don't need wake up slap. A, and you finally get sucker punch now. Okay, now we need to check TMs. You don't need charge beam. Everyone can learn facade. I guess that's probably better for Mawile than Vice Grip. Psych up, I don't think is gonna be useful. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the moves we're learning. So metronome, yeah, protective pad, sure, effect lot, yeah, and then you have nothing available. You don't need that. We can swap it for the free. Confusion is more than powder snow, yeah. So give you the odd incense, and then yeah, none of these are useful currently. Okay, Shade will probably take a couple of tries. Again, my team isn't great for the battle. Also, hold on, I have a sneeze coming. There we go. Alright. Ah, you're going to fight Shade. Okay, he's at the old abandoned power plant, right? If nothing's changed, it's probably super dark up there. Shade used that darkness to strengthen his ghost type's attack, but you can take a similar strategy. The machinery up there is on the fritz, and the rampant energy can give your electric attacks an extra spark. Or they could short it out. Either way. But if you can find a way to get that machinery back online during battle, the light should come on too. That way you can get rid of his shadow-based strength and get a reliable boost to your electric and steel attacks yourself. Good luck. Actually, on the matter of Shade, I spoke to him and realized that I owe you an apology. That train you first came into the region on, apparently I'm the entire reason that I was targeted. Thanks to him that I was able to save you in time, but you've never been in danger if it weren't for me. I'm sorry for that. I'd like to say that it'll be taken care of in full, but I also been asked not to. Actually, this doesn't matter. Apologies. Good luck on your challenge. Yeah. So, this is why... Where is it? Here we go. The short circuit field is the battle we're taking on. Electric attacks do between half and double damage. Oh, in a specific repeating pattern now. Interesting. It used to be completely random. Okay, so yeah, like a lot of dark and light-based attacks are stronger. Some attacks with electricity, but more importantly, we can use discharge to turn the lights back on. And then synthetic seed is special defense and magnet rise. But then you'll also see synthetic seed, special attack, and laser focus if the lights are on. So lights are on, so electric and steel attacks are stronger. But then if discharge is used again, it'll switch it back to lights off. So you gotta be wary of that. Anyways, Mario getting pushed off an edge by Silver and Red. Someone getting just straight up murdered by a Garchomp. Ori jumping off the edge. And someone getting stabbed a bunch and falling apart. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. He has a mon with discharge himself, so... Well, I can just start by turning the lights on, it's fine. Grass attack, I can swap it myself. Yep. Pretty sure we just outspeed Yara. Okay. Jinx isn't gonna be useful this fight. I want to use Water Shuriken to break Disguise here. And then... I should have licked first, I think, yeah. Okay, we should just win from here. Yeah. Abyss favors the Forsaken. Omen badge yours. Level 45. Enable flash. Gift. Tower? Activate. Observe. That opened. Bono did it. We didn't even need this stupid machine. It was about time. Greetings all. Just who are you? Threats of no consequence to you. Seize them. Ah, can't catch. What? Just run. Hey, hands offered. Interesting request. How about we talk about it inside? Shoot, Tito can't use earthquake now. Let's bold. Commander serious? Let him go. He's not part of our deal. We got everything we need. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Since when do men serve swine? So nice of her to drop in, Private. Agent. You're promoted then. That is awfully quick. The spot was vacant after all. Not Borealis. I have to wring his neck myself. A new systems manager has also been chosen. So I heard after what happened with Ace. You do well to mind your new company. You do well to mind your manners. Promotion or not, I am still your commanding officer. Entitled. And just what does that mean? Titles are meaningless. Results are what matter. Do you come here solely to tell me things I already know? No, I came to deliver a warning. Know your place, or it will make itself known to you. Impudent wench. Don't just stand there gawking. There's work to be done. Yes, sir. So dying souls offer the keys to your game. Let not them suffer to the poison in vain. So, I mean, I guess maybe kind of a minor spoiler, but obviously the keys are in reference to the object Solaris was talking about, the 4 keys to the door. So, basically 4 people are gonna die, and we're gonna get the 4 keys that way. Is the sort of hint that I guess it's leaning towards. We're gonna put the experience share back on. I guess I can do... Now wait until I have flash. Oh, hello, second shiny V-Drill. I mean, sure, I guess. It really doesn't know Twin Needle? No, it does. Why is it not using it then? Okay, we're gonna have to hit it with something. There we go, jeez. Oh. And it just so happened to have a poison barb for me. Neat. I guess I haven't checked, like, if any of these other things had items. So was I in Iron Fist Millennium? Interesting. Oh yeah, Bonal? Game was just looking for you. Feel like I can't find... Hi, Bonal. You're such a sight for sore eyes. Any progress? Not yet, so I'm glad at least you've had some luck. When Meteor showed up, Anna tossed me this weird chip and told me to run for it. I didn't know what to do with it, so I was lucky I ran into a Mario almost immediately. Frankly, I have no idea where it came from. Apparently, I'm just trying to get anything off it. This stuff isn't exactly my strong suit. That's okay, though. They should be here any second. Good performer, never misses their cue. Wait, Ace? Center stage and in the spotlight. Why here? Now? I'll back you up, Bonal. No, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay? You were at Rodochrine, they're with Team Meteor. Correction, I was with Team Meteor. What? Ace saved my life. What? Hold on, wait, can we talk about this? I suppose I should explain. After I made an opening for Bonal Borealis to escape, I faced off against that woman. Lynn, that's her name. Lindsay Pariah. The battle was, in a word, embarrassing. This is a gym leader? This is the best that can be expected? I don't understand. You don't understand. How is it over so quickly? What is there to question? You are weak, that is all. No, you are powerless. Friend of bracelets. Wait, what? I was wondering about those. These were a gift. I won't just give them to you. You'll give them up willingly. There is no other option. So stop it. You'll give them up willingly. That's enough. Just moments ago, you chastised another for protecting an enemy. Are a few stray seconds all it takes to break your spirit? I expect loyalty to the family, not needless cruelty. You've taken it too far already. For now, we capture her without harming her. As your superior, that's an order. Understood. As the superior officer, that order will be your last. And that's the story of how I was fired. By the time I dragged her to the base, it was already too late. In the end, they helped me escape. That woman was not going to stop. I think it's very possible they saved my life. And as you can see, I still have both the sapphire bracelets. I don't understand why these are so important, but there's no doubt in my mind that Ace has earned our trust. Huh. They wasted no time in replacing me. For years, I'd toiled, slaving over a steaming command line console for their ambitions. And for what? We cast aside like the ticket to last week's show. Command line? Agent Ace, Master Magician and Technological Systems Extraordinaire at your servants. Those two things don't go together. So the layperson would think. And yet what are each but an amalgamation of mysteries, ever powerful to the public eye, and yet to the practitioner but a simple system of logic and processes. If you ask me, the black and black magic is just the background of the command prompt window. Where was I? Oh, yes, dramatically moping. Woe is me, ever am I cast asunder by the masters I once served, and blah blah blah. Point is, they kicked me out on the curb and filled the position in the same breath. Apparently the new girl is just going by T for now. How banal, how dull, how utterly whatever. Sonia, what's this about a data chip? Apparently it's important, but I have no idea how to open any of these files. Step aside, there's magic to be worked here. Really just gonna turn around and help us? Quite right, little hero, you'll find I'm a bit of a wild card. I'll admit it's not entirely selfless. I'd rather be out and about fighting the good fight than rotting backstage in some cell. You know how the police are with their deals. Isn't that right, Officer Gavin? Your information had better be good. My information is the best. You'll have to forgive his attitude, of course. The boys in blue are really hurting for some leads now that boring old Borealis is out of the business. Old boy had been dogging them for months, and it's not as if we haven't kept them busy in recent times. Aha! 1, 2, and poof! Your files forgot how to be encrypted and learned to spread their glorious truths to the world. How did you do that? I just unzipped them. Kidding. They are yours to explore. I recognize much of this as the very same data I purged from Mosswater. I should have guessed that snake had a backup. He must have been planning to turn tail long before the courtroom closed proper. And now I'm here. Funny how things work out. 3 other pulses? 3. It says here that there's 3 more plans underway immediately. That's curious. They're sending one up at Apophel Beach. There's one in Bixbysian Wasteland. What? And one in the Peridot Ward of Reborn City. That's just down the stairs. You knew about this? Some of it. Surprisingly, not all. Wonder what else they've kept from me. Hold on, before anything, what about the kids? I was hoping Anna had hidden some clue on how to rescue them here. What we're gonna do about them? You got my opinion on the matter. Not sure if I do. Don't worry about it. 5 kids just got kidnapped by your former terrorist organization. You're saying, don't worry about it? I was dismissed, but I've still been listening in on their correspondences. Turns out without me, they aren't so big on cybersecurity. The kids are being held for that old doctor from the Lapis Ward. It's not the most pleasant circumstance, but he has strictly forbidden them from being harmed. They'll be safe. More pressing matters, the safety of the people. Those pulsed Tangrath machines ruined entire wards. If there's another one in the city, we can't just ignore it. Reasonable. The factory it's housed in isn't far from here. If you'd like, I can show you how to break in. Let's not waste any time. All of us together. Are you with me? Happy to be the ace up your sleeve. Besides, I have some questions of my own I'd like to get answers for. I'm worried, but let's do it. The sooner we shut down those pulses, the sooner we can save the others. Let's reconvene at Blackstreet. It's the factory nearest here, just a jaunt down the stairs and off to the side. Bring your ace game. So yeah, that is the next story area, is finally going to that factory that was apparently abandoned. Or I should say allegedly abandoned. We can just head right to it. First, talk to Ace, little trainer. What is your favorite nature? Indeed. I suppose I could have guessed that. After all, you had this hidden behind your ear the whole time. You gotta clean there better. Best you see that your strings are all taut and tied off before we head in. Once the act begins, you'll find little room to make adjustments before the live audience. Alright, Hey, Bono. Mario seemed convinced that he's a safe, but I'm not so sure. It's not like the thing at Roddick Run was all that long ago. Do you really think we can trust them? So even knowing, after, you know, beating the game and knowing this, I still don't know what the right answer is. But I'm... No. Yeah, this is a little too fishy, right? Let's be on guard. We gotta be ready for anything. I just hope it doesn't cause any harm to the surrounding residents. Not everyone has the luxury of skipping town as easily as I do. Honestly, calm nature is fine for you for now, still. Alright, great, you're here. I don't know how much resistance we should expect in there. Are you ready to do this? Alright, then we just need to figure the way in. Obviously, the door is locked, so... Don't you worry about that, little darlings. You know how to get in? But of course, what kind of magician would I be if I didn't know my way around the backstage? There's a very simple trick, you see. All you have to do is go through the door. But it's locked. You just said that. Oh, it's locked. Well, never you mind then. Clearly, I am simply mistaken. A fool, a nitwit, an utter dunderhead. Unless, what if there was a second door? Is there really? Ah, well, what good are words to explain the designs when what's still in store can be seen with your own eyes? Oh, how did... Now I know a lady as smart as you isn't about to ask something as silly as how did you do that. You already know I'll never tell. Now press ahead. I'll be along to assist just as soon as I take care of your companion. What a strange character, but I suppose it works well enough. Let's not waste any time. No, we can't grab that. Resistance right out of the gate, is it? Hold it right there. You know, I don't think I will. Help me out, Bonal. Heck, as you can see, she's a little strong. Why? She's too strong. I'll go get the others. Thanks, Bonal. Just knowing someone of my back helps me a lot. Let's keep it moving before they have a chance to recoup. She's way too strong. But boss can take her easily. So much for that idea. They sure got together quick. Bonal, do you trust me? Yes. Thank you. Then get ready. Sue's ice right there. Go, Bonal, run. Now you're in for it. Yeah. Alright, guys, let's do this. Don't worry, Bonal. I'll be fine. Just find a way to shut down that pulse. You've broken through, have you? I'll hand it to that gym leader. She didn't hesitate to make an opportunity. I admit I wasn't expecting you to split up, and yet, perhaps a slow clap for the good show is in order. Yours truly again, dear fan. I'd hope not to have to perform like this now, but it seems that it was simply not in the stars. Would you believe even now that I'm simply pretending to be a double agent, working for them, that I might serve you better? Yeah. I am like a fairy, your belief gives me strength. Well, I'd hoped to preserve this balancing act for longer, but alas, it appears that more dire things than my own wishes are at stake here. For the rest to come off so soon, I am disheartened, crestfallen, inconsolably melancholic. Can't you tell? To double on double, that was Borealis' charade, not mine. A magician of my caliber needs not claim others' tricks to be their own. And while the true performers should never spill their secrets, how about I offer you something of a compromise? Rule number 1, my lies were few, my truths were half. I was fired, from my prior role only. On a new task, I hope to please as ever I have. Borealis leaked our data, true. With a few beeps of the buttons, I booped my own failures away. What you know now is hardly all there was, and yet it is all there ever shall be again. Further, I admit, one bit among that was a surprise even to me. Investigation is warranted. Nevertheless, I said I'd be along to assist. I never specified who I would be assisting. As I said, you'll find him a bit of a wild card. Rule number 2. It was a ruse of comfort to lure you into separation in numbers. It was not in a few seconds that the assembly behind you gathered, and your friend, the purple hair, has been swiftly dispatched of. Fret not, he's safe, secure. Of this I would not deceive you. Likewise, you may still rest assured of the safety of those children. What can be harnessed needs not be destroyed. Not all among us share this value, but you have my personal gold star guarantee, little hero. None among them will be harmed. Rule number 3. No great plan is complete without a recovery. After all, only a fool expects to be foolproof. And with that, allow me to introduce you to, how would you say, the oldest trick in the book. The trapdoor. Well, hopefully that will be enough. Inconsolably melancholic. Can't you tell? Okay. Oh, we got a human in there? Weird. I'll have fun being in prison with all the other Pokemon stolen from daycare scam in Obsidia. You all are going nowhere. So... I really don't want to do the puzzle. So if you want to get a shiny Ditto or whatever, you can here, but the important thing is we get a Ditto at all. So anyway, we do that, and then... It's really not a difficult puzzle at all, but... Oh, it's cute. Talking to Cinder will reset the hearing. Guard appears to be sleeping yet somehow stranded. Strange guard. Go back here, we can find a magnet powder, speed candy, and another data chip, and then Echo voice. As well as the pulse readout for this area. Sorry to check something real fast. There you go. Aha, got you. Keep your paws off. Anyways, that unlocks the front door, so you can come and go as you please. Hello. I don't know if Spoink gets any priority moves, but better to be safe. I forget. Ah, you're the intruder. No, I'm not going to battle you. I'm sure you'd help me anyway. What are you looking at me for? I prefer the pen over the sword. You know how that goes? Knowledge is my muse, my life. Wondering why I'm working for Team Meteor? Well, without giving away too much, they're trying to uncover a hidden secret and must know its truths. You can see that is where our next boss will be. I've always kind of found it weird that this area is after Shade's Gym, considering all the mobs are like level 34 in here. Obviously the boss is stronger, but like you would think they would be above level 40 considering that was the previous level cap, but oh yeah, there's an extra light shard in here, as well as speed candy. Got you. Never seen a high-ranking officer before. Yeah, so a little bit of a cut above the regular grunts. That doesn't one-shot. It's fine. You went for the bug move, but not the electric. Do I want substitute? Not really. I don't have, like, a good setup yet. fight Mudsdale at level 34, by the way. Curse you, yeah. I guess we'll just pop the first light turn. We never come back here, so if you can freely use everything. That might hurt, yeah. Okay, then fight this guy for the item, and then it's boss time. I'll probably end after boss fight. I forgot my moveset. It sucks for tripping it. Why did I think confusion was super protected? Why did I bring this? Now it doesn't kill. Why did I then send in my slow? What am I doing? Whatever, there's a... I don't know why I thought that was crunch, but why it was headbutt and not crunch from this whole game. We've been, like, spam flinching stuff. Gonna face a Masters player? Oh boy. That's an unfortunate switch-in. Oh, it's just a Thunderstone. I thought it was something actually helpful. I think we want to lead with Torbeck here. Boss? Looks like one of them escaped. So it would seem. Stand aside. I'll deal with them myself. I know you didn't ask, but if you want my opinion, then you really probably shouldn't have come here. When we first met below the stairway, I assumed it was a mere coincidence. I understand that our meetings are not due to any semblance of chance. They are a pattern of disrespect. I do not take kindly to being disrespected. You're fool enough to meddle in affairs well beyond your mettle. I will congratulate you and that gym leader both for having the strength to cut through my subordinates. As one final act of compassion, I will show you what you have fought to reach. Step forward. I am told you are already intimately acquainted with our most recent Pulse line. Pulse Muck was our prior invention. The work of the one beside me, in fact. Traditional pollutants would never have contaminated azurine lakes such as. A more forceful solution was required, a toxin strong enough to chase humans away from an increasingly tainted land. Yet it is designed to fall away the moment they have left. Nature always wins. Sometimes it just needs a little help. And yet this muck, it does not take a medical expert to understand, even at a glance, the extent to which it suffers. Who knew that even a creature whose body was already little more than a pile of filth could deteriorate further still? Even the drool it secretes begins to mix, melting and melding further and further in form with its own toxins. I suspect soon we will need to keep it in a bucket. That's enough. The system was incomplete to begin with. It would need more time to refine the physical restraints, and we might consider carefully if you wish to continue speaking out of line as you are. Yes, Commander Solaris, my apologies. Hey look, we have his name now, officially. In due time, this machine will surely kill this muck. It is a necessary sacrifice for the good of the region. One can accomplish nothing if they are not willing to make sacrifices. So, Bono, what will you sacrifice? Your time, your spirit, or perhaps, much like this muck, which so desperately calls for your help, your life? Another quick ice beam. What luck. I should have just disposed of you both in the first place. Not on my watch. Garchomp returned. Oh, you okay? That was close. So you are the girl with the sapphire bracelets. I propose a trade. The bracelets for your lives. What? They are mere trinkets to you, are they not? No, Tanya gave these to me. I don't want to lose them. Or I'm just gonna call her Tanya. It's supposed to be Tanya, but I don't care. Haha, what's so funny? Are you entirely sure you can trust this Tanya of yours? With my whole heart, she's the most important person in the world to me. I wouldn't even be alive without her. Anything she gives me is precious. That's why I'll defend it to my dying breath. Laughing. To your dying breath it is, then do so. Try to deactivate the pulse while I keep busy. I don't think so. It would seem your presence here is an impediment, so get the hell out already. Now we get to fight Zell for real. And this is why we start with Torbeck. Maybe one shot? That's so unfortunate. Okay, I don't really have anything good to take this out now, unfortunately. I was hoping we would be able to kill both with, Randall there. Wow, Water Shuriken does no damage. Okay, I need to kill something else. I need to kill Glaceon with something else, rather. And I can't use Nose Pass for it. I guess it's Jinx, though. Oh, I should probably go over what the pulse itself actually is. We have the readout, but I just realized I didn't display it, because I'm used to having it, memorized. Nope, that's the wrong button. Pulse 4 Muck, poison with Protean, and insanely high special defense, which is just fabulous for my team. Oh. Well. Noted. Nasty plot turn 1 into confusion. Actually, we outspeed, so I can go twice. That doesn't kill? That's crazy. Whatever. Alright, now Granbull. Espeon, we don't need Granbull anymore. I'll take the chip damage, though. I guess I have to use Gengar here. No choice, then. Okay, can't use Discharge again. I should have used Thief on Gengar also. Oh, it can use Discharge again now. I could have done this in a better order. Live 1? Damn. Okay, we just lose. The whole point of keeping Nose Fast was to, Thunder Wave. I'm stupid. We're just slower. We're slower, so it's guaranteed to Muddy Water, so I can just immediately send in Nose Pass. Anyways, we need Nasty Plot 3 times. Got our chip damage in. Oh, wait a minute. That's a lot more than just chip damage now. Okay, then we're slow. Wait, tell me you don't have a held item. When did Thief add items to bag? Gen 9. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. We actually do with the discharge. Okay, so again, this is now guaranteed muddy water. I guess we are at power. Nice, another Spadef drop. Now... I think we just go for headbutt flinches. Okay, unlucky. It's currently water type, so we go for crunch. Water type, so we go round. Electric type, so water pulse hopefully kills. Never mind. And second hyper potion. Maybe Genie can still do it? Nope. Barely not. That's so unfortunate. Okay. Let's try it again. I might just have to level up a couple times to do this, but... That might have been a mistake. I should have Shadow Balled. Why are you using Discharge? Well, that sucks. I think we just lose. Okay, I guess it just prefers to use Discharge. Just pop a bunch of XP again. I don't know why I leveled up. That was kind of stupid. You finally get play rough, holy. Okay, I can adjust your order, whatever. Extra damage will hopefully be enough, we'll see. don't know if it's gonna be enough to outspeed, Espeon, but we'll see, I guess. That might have been the strat, just put all the experience into Jinx and try to outspeed Espeon. But I doubt 2 powders, or 1 powder snow would kill regardless, so... Okay, yes, now we do it because discharge is disabled. And we abuse the poison typing at all, not particularly. Okay, 1 defense drop. 2. He just didn't hyper potion again? Okay. Stellaris, I'm sorry, we couldn't. Useless. As useless as their actions. You up the pulse? Too late. The damage is done already. There's no point in staying here. I will not take the sapphire bracelets like this. Tyranitar, 1 final attack. On the girl. D-Meteor retreat. Wait. I don't know if you get, like, minus relationship points if you just leave, but that's funny that you can. Good on shutting that thing down, well. I'm okay, just a little winded. Well, at least now the water won't be actively polluted anymore, but he said it's too late. Sure, it'll take time, but eventually it'll clean up. There's an entire water treatment center under the city that'll take care of it. So, in the end, I think we did something really great today. Ow. Maybe that attack hurt more than I thought. I'll be fine, don't worry. But I don't know how much help I'll be like this. There's still 2 other pulses out there. One in Bixbysian Wasteland. At least nobody lives there. The one at Pawful Beach, though, there's a whole school there. And whatever happened to Kane? Can't let Team Meteor get away with whatever they're plotting, but would you go in my place? Maybe while you're there, you can pick up the machine for strength. I heard the sensei there, Kiki, has it. With that and the badge to use it, you could clear the wreckage and reach the children. But how to get there? Here, you can take my boat. It's parked inside one of the harbors in Coral Ward. Do you remember where we first met each other? It's the building right there. Normally, I only use it for recreation or for checking on the wildlife project on Azurine Island. Help yourself, okay? Just save a Poffle and the kids. I think I'll have to head home and rest for a while before I can join you again. After all, the love of my life is waiting for me there, too. I live in the Adventurine region north of Reborn City. If you're ever in the area, you'll drop by, won't you? I'd love for you to meet Tanya. What that man said bothers me, though. And Ace, too. New systems admin known as T. But then, they were just tricking us. I can't believe they pretended to save my life just for that. Aside from that, there's no way Tanya could be involved with them. I know she wouldn't lie to me about something like that. We have something truly special, after all. Lifetime both behind and ahead of us. Of water, air, mist, and pulsing moonlight. Silken world pouring down marbled stairways of trust and promises. We sat under the rain as it fell from a spotless starry sky, and I could have sworn not a wisp of it reached us. The only thing we felt was precious lightning, gently kissing our scars from head to toe. Silken sand was our embrace, every bead like God-sent glitter, decorating her perfect soft skin. I'll treasure every single memory with her. Sorry, never mind all that. I just get a little lost in her sometimes, but thanks for your help. For all your help from the bottom of my heart. Good luck in Apophel. So yeah, we're gonna head to Coral Ward, and then that's where I'll be. Actually, I'm not gonna head to Coral Ward, because again, I want to do some item thievery to get anything important so far. I don't think there's anything I need. Well, hold on. Let me make sure there are no Apophel Pokemon that I need to thief from. I could get a spell tag easier, I guess. Also, do we? No, we don't need the leftovers. I'm just gonna walk there. Just because there's an easier spell tag to get than from Shut It. I forgot Jinx leading. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, he just goes on, oh, you can hear the voices of the dead, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's funny, the clanking noise when you run into water. Okay, just so I can show it off. Seriously? No encounter? I mean, I guess I should have, what? Oh, there we go, we have to go. Not bad. You get the point. There's guaranteed sandy gas here, so that's what I'll be doing off stream. Might pick up a couple of other ones from earlier in the game. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks y'all for chilling. I don't think I have anyone to raid at the moment. No. We'll see you all same time tomorrow. As always, take care of yourselves. Peace out, y'all.